Hi guys, doing something again a little bit different on my channel. I'm going to be unboxing a retro Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt from the Tommy Jeans range, which is a 90s style range which has been relaunched quite recently. As you can see, I've bought this t-shirt from End Clothing online. If you don't know, Tommy Jeans was sort of big in the 90s. They've sort of brought it back as a retro brand now that 90s fashion's sort of in vogue. Some cheeky buggers have been snapping up a lot of this stuff and trying to sell it online on eBay for a lot more than it's worth. I paid £35 for this t-shirt, which is the retail price. However, I've seen people selling these t-shirts on eBay for as much as £90, which is frankly ridiculous. Now, one thing I will point out, I'm holding the camera while I'm filming this as well. So to unbox this, I'm going to need both hands probably. So I'm just going to, if you see this camera shaking around, it's because I'm trying to do as much as I can with one hand, but I've already made a start by pulling this sticker off the bottom. So there we have some particulars and quite a nice wrapping from End Clothing. Get this open. As again, as I say again, I'm using one hand, which is not easy. But here we go. I'm in the kitchen, by the way, as well. You might notice kettles and bits of other pieces lying around. But there we go. That's a Tommy Jeans t-shirt. They call it I'll just show the label there. Tommy Jeans 90s flock tee large, and then you've got the retail price, which I mentioned, £35. And like I say, it really is something from sort of 20 years ago, yesteryear. If you're in your mid-30s like me, you remember these from being a teenager. Tommy Hilfiger was everywhere. It kind of died off. It's recently made a comeback, and they brought out some of the 90s stuff to allow people like me to relive their youth. So let's get this thing open and see what it looks like. Again, struggling with one hand, but we'll do the best we can. Just going to sort of shake it about, try to get it out. So let's see. So there's a crew neck. Labels are much like the classic ones that we used to have back in the day. Same with that in the collar. This is obviously blue. Let's sort of lay this out and you can see what it looks like properly. Do ignore the camera focusing sound as well, because I'm using a DSLR with a light on it, which is quite heavy, and I'm having to shake it about, and obviously the camera focus is changing a little bit, so you might be hearing like a noise because of that. But here we go, there's the t-shirt. Tommy Jeans written on the front. Like I said, classic 90s retro. Became in the late 90s very unfashionable because you had the likes of some sort of chavvy rappers wearing it, and it became kind of like urban and kind of scummy. And then you had the whole Ali G thing, so really ruined it. But now it's classic, it's retro, and like I said, it reminds me of being in the 90s. And this t-shirt is very good quality, feels thick. Label is like a soft kind of felt. Again, decent. Don't know what it'll wash like, we'll see. And then we'll have a look at the label on here again. Like I say, that side. It's just a few details about where it's being sold to. And then we'll have a look at the inside labels as well and see how they stack up. And again, it's the sort of classic Hilfiger labels. The sort of sheen black, as you can imagine, and a few details. One of the things I like about Hilfiger as well is they have this, which tells you when it was made. So this was from March 2017, so a couple of months old, or at least when it was supplied to stockists anyway. So if you buy some old stock, you can tell when it's from. I mean, I've got some Hilfiger stuff that's a few years old. It's also got this thing, which is handy to look back on. It makes me reminisce about when I purchased it. Anyway, quality t-shirt, quality presentation from End Clothing. There are other retailers selling this. ASOS sells these, although they are constantly out of stock. and a few others. I think there's one called Exhibit or something. Tommy Hilfiger itself, but again they are constantly out of stock, so these are quite difficult to get hold of. But you know, you can see why, because people like to relive the use. Anyway, or youth should I say. Anyway, that's it for this unboxing. First one I've done, so I hope that went okay. Like I say, shaky hand, but hopefully you get the picture.